Yo, what's up? It's Mr. Marvell here, and it's coming up to the 1 year anniversary of Fire Emblem Three Houses, an incredible strategy RPG. So I thought I'd make a quick video reflecting on the game and the impact it had on me. Now, having never played a Fire Emblem game before, I didn't quite know what to expect. But the Switch had already introduced me to Xenoblade Chronicles, a totally new franchise to me, and I loved it. So I was excited to see what Fire Emblem had to offer. The trailers alone had me intrigued, and it quickly became my most anticipated game of 2019. So the 26th of July came with the arrival of Three Houses, and straight away I was mesmerised by the title screen alone, followed up by the opening movie and meeting the goddess Sophis. The music was simply outstanding as well, and it set up the game full of questions and curiosity, something not many games achieved in the opening moments. We are then thrown into the strategy elements of the game, helping the leaders of the Three Houses. I quickly got the hang of the combat, and I must say it was refreshing compared to some of the other generic RPGs. It made me realise that I've been missing out by not playing Fire Emblem games throughout the years. Straight away I was hooked. For my first playthrough I chose Black Eagles and Elderguard, and was extremely pleased with my decision. I really felt like I had a real connection with my students. Again, not many games achieve this, having emotional ties with side characters. Each student had unique personalities, and it was wonderful seeing them grow both on and off the battlefield. Especially Bernadetta.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
And this was helped by the amazing voice acting. You can really tell Nintendo took their time with the casting of the characters. I don't normally follow voice actors on Twitter, but I follow a bunch of the Three Houses voice actors, and they are some amazing people. As for the RPG elements, there were so many things to consider. From the support ranks, classes, abilities, combat arts and weapons for each student. But this was done in a way that didn't feel tedious, as I was so into it and cared about my students so much that I wanted them to be 100% ready for the battles. And striking an enemy with a critical hit was incredibly satisfying, knowing that you spent time working on certain aspects of the students to achieve that move. That is how you deliver an RPG in terms of combat.
Battle of victory.
Also, I really welcomed a break from the battles by exploring the monastery, building relationships, going fishing and even having a spot of tea. It was very good for the overall pacing of the story. As for the story itself, I was consumed by it, so much so that it took me nearly an hour to decide whether to side with Elderguard or Lady Rhea. I was so conflicted at that point, and that is down to brilliant writing. It had an impact on me like never before, and I wasn't sure until the very end that it was the right decision. And this was a common theme throughout the game and the other houses' routes. Even some of the side quests, I really questioned my dialogue choices. And with this comes a tremendous amount of replayability, having 4 routes with amazing storytelling. There's so many games that attempt this and fail. Most games I play once, complete the story and that is it. But I can see myself playing the game for years to come, and that's a massive credit to Nintendo. Basically everything from the gameplay, soundtrack, story and characters hit the right spots for me. It's truly one of my favourite games. And I never thought I'd say that about an anime strategy RPG, but here we are. The game has had a lasting effect on me ever since, and I can't believe it's been a year already. Looking back, the game hasn't really got the credit it deserves. Yes, it won the People's Choice at last year's Game Awards, but it should have got more nominations in my opinion. Maybe it was because of this.
Sorry, but this isn't mine.
yeah, that was my one gripe with the game, but no game is perfect, I guess. But I absolutely loved Three Houses, and here's to more Fire Emblem games in the future. So that is a wrap. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy Three Houses as much as me? And did it have the same impact on you? Maybe not. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe, and see you soon.